Oh, nutty. What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. In this video, we are doing a guide on Cassidy for Stadium, a new mode that just got released for Overwatch 2, of course, in the new latest update. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like on this video and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well to see more content like this. So let's get right into the build. First things first, I'm going to go through the rounds. So the first round of the game, the initial round of 0 and 0, I usually just don't buy anything. I wait to build this out in the second round. So this is kind of like a second round build. And yeah, to start off at least, so I can save some money so I can just get these items. I mean, you can kind of build towards it at the beginning if you want. You can buy like one item or two. But usually I like just sitting there and not spending no money so I can save my credits to have this build in the second round. So first things first, I like getting full house. Obviously, you get that in the first round anyways. But yeah. Full house, so for each ammo available, Peacekeeper's primary fighter gains 1% increased damage up to 25%. So that is really, really good when you have, full ammo and then you get increased damage up to 25%. So really, really good. I like also going with Stockpile. So Stockpile is a rare. It's going to do 5% attack speed with your Peacekeeper. So your Peacekeeper is going to be able to shoot faster. Also 25% max ammo on it as well, so you have more ammo, which is always good. Next is going to be the modification module, so 15% weapon power. That is going to be a rare as well right here. So like I says, 15% more damage, which is always nice. Next is going to be plasma converter, so 10% weapon lifesteal. I like running this because it's going to give you, like it says, weapon lifesteal. So if you're in that fight and you are a little bit low HP, you shoot somebody, it's going to give you a little bit of health back. And it's always going to be really, really good for you just throughout the whole game, basically. And then last but not least, for the second round is Compensator. It's going to be a little bit more damage, 5% weapon power for the Peacekeeper. And this is kind of how it is now. You shoot these bots, you basically almost kill them. Tracers, you almost kill her, one shot, and etc. So pretty nice overall. If you're facing Cassidy, that's half his HP already with one crit. So very, very good for the second round. So the next round, which is going to be the third round after the second round, you're going to go with the Dead Man Walking for this build at least. So Dead Man Walking, eliminating an enemy you've recently critically hit, grants 1 max ammo for the round. So it's just really good for having more bullets, of course. You're also going to sell basically everything and kind of rebuild it. So you're going to get the Closer. So this is 20% weapon power and 10% crit damage. Critical hits reveal the target for 3 seconds as well, which is really, really nice. And this is going to be epic, right? So it's going to cost 13,000 credits. And that's why you're basically selling everything to rebuy, right? Also, you're going to want to get Stockpile. So Stockpile, 5% attack speed, like you did before. 25% max ammo. It's a rare. It's right here. We already talked about it. Compensator, same thing. 5% weapon power, which is very, very nice. It's a common. You're also going to want to get, obviously, keep the 10% weapon lifesteal. Even more ammo, so ammo reserves is always really good to have 20% max ammo, so you're always going to want to pick that up. And then last but not least, another one is going to be weapon grease, so 5% attack speed on your Peacekeeper. So that's going to make you shoot a little bit faster and overall just be a little bit more damage heavy because you're shooting faster, right? You're doing more damage. And this is going to one-shot the bots. It's going to basically kill Cassidy very, very quick as well. Let's wait until he respawns really quick. And we have 16 ammo. As you can see, almost kills them. But since we have 16 bullets, it's pretty insane. And if you do kill somebody, obviously, you get 1 up. So now it's 17 if you do kill them with a crit. And yeah, it keeps going up when you get the crit kills. So very, very nice. And you'll have a lot of ammo. And you can right-click like that. And your whole Phantom Hammer is literally 19 bullets. It's nuts. And then you can go into a roll and just Phantom Hammer down the tanks if you'd like to. Which usually what I do. I just Phantom Hammer the tanks because you have so much ammo. So this is round 4 basically. So you're going to have, of course, full house, Dead Man Walking. You can't get round 5 yet. Perk for your power, so that's fine. But you're still going to have the Closer, so 20% weapon power and 10% critical damage and everything like that. Also, you're going to be selling everything else, kind of rebuild this after you keep this, the Closer. So you're going to want to get the injection. So basically when you have your 100% ult charge, you're going to want to keep that ult charge because your character will get more benefits for having their ult charge and not using it yet, right? So you get 10% movement speed, 10% cooldown reduction, 10% attack speed, ability power, weapon power, and etc. Also get 50 more health. You also get 50 more shields. You get a lot of bonuses for just keeping the ultimate alive and not using the ultimate at all, right? So it's going to be right here. It's going to be a epic. So you're going to pick that up. It's really, really good. And then you're going to go back into your weapon and also pick up stockpile once again. And then you're going to be picking up ammo reserves as well, which is a common. So yeah, this is basically the build right here. I moved my camera so you guys can see a little bit better. But yeah, pretty simple, self-explanatory here. Basically, when you do have your ultimate, you just want to keep that ultimate up so you can get all of those little buffs and you can run around and just, you know, destroy everybody. So yeah, pretty good. And only really use your ultimate in a scenario where you really need to use your ultimate, like you see an opportunity, then you can use your ultimate, but just don't use your ultimate. You'll get all these buffs. Very nice. And you'll have a lot of ammo to work with. And then also of course, the crits is going to help you out as well when you do 10% critical damage, and crits hits reveal targets as well, which is very, very nice. As you can see, through the wall for 3 seconds, and then they go away. So you can see where they move. So here on round 5, you get in our powers. So I go with quick draw. So after using combat roll, Peacekeeper's next primary fire can auto aim within 9 meters while under cooldown. So like it says, you know, you're shooting people, you combat roll, and there you go. You can auto aim, so you can kind of shoot over to the right if you need to, and it'll still hit the target, right? So combat roll again. You can't fan the hammer, so it won't just like automatically go to them. It's only on a left click, right? So again, like this, and then as you can see, if they're in the range, then it will auto shoot them. Let's see if I can try it here, and there you go. See, that bullet hit them. It was basically aimbot. You don't really need to hit the target at all. So it's very good if someone's low HP, and you can just spray them a little bit really quick after you combat roll into them like this. So very good. And then you're going to want to, of course, have these two. So the closer you're going to keep, the injection you're going to keep as well for the ultimate and keeping the ultimate alive, and then the clip. So this is going to be under your weapon. So this is going to be a epic. So what it's going to do is 10% weapon attack speed, and then also 40% max ammo, which is always good. You're going to have even more ammo to basically fan the hammer a lot more, right click a lot more, and then also, you know, of course, just left click a lot more. And then when you use an ability, restore 10% of your max ammo. So every time when you do a, you know, a roll, a flashbang, or even a ultimate, you're going to restore that max ammo, and it's going to be very, very nice. So if I'm spraying somebody like this, I can restore ammo like that. Even if I'm fanning the hammer, I can restore it, right? So shooting like this, I throw out my flash, there you go, just restored back to 40, and I'm shooting again. Then if I used all my ammo up, wait till my flash to come back, so I can show you guys a good example. So 17, we're at 16 bullets right here. You throw a flash, and there you go, back to 20. So it's gonna be very, very useful to have that up. So overall, this kit right here is just amazing for round 5 and to keep you pushing into the next rounds. And last but not least, you're gonna have stockpile, 5% attack speed, and 25% max ammo. That's good as well. So it's just self-explanatory. That's a rare. And yeah, for round 6, you're gonna want to sell that last item here, which is stockpile, and you're gonna want to add 3-tap Tommy gun, which is pretty insane. It's a epic. It's an ability tab, 10% ability power, so you get more damage for your Deadeye, which is your ultimate ability, and then more damage for your flashbang, which is really, really nice. And then 10% attack speed for your weapon, which is your Peacekeeper, so even more attack speed. Also, after using an ability, your next 3 instances of weapon damage deal additional damage to equal to 3% of the target's life. So overall, it's just gonna be very, very nice to deal even more damage, 3% of the target's life, and just shred people while you have, like I said, you have some more attack speed, and then you have some more, you know, flashbang damage when you do flashbang somebody like that. So it's half HP, and you can just keep shredding them, right? Overall, I would keep it like this. If you do have more money, you don't really have to save for the next part of the build for round 7. You can spend on something else. This is kind of with every single round. You can like add on to the build if you want, if you need something else. But this is what I'll be running in round 6 for the most part. Just these items and just saving the rest of my credits basically for the next round. And so here is the last round, the round 7 kind of build that I have here. If you have more credits, you can upgrade the ammo reserves to maybe a stockpile if you want to. But right now, I just have this kind of build to, you know, just in case you don't have that much credits, but you have a decent amount. So I sold the other item that was here, and I picked up the quick load chamber. So 20% reload speed on Peacekeeper, which is insane. Reloading within 6 meters of an enemy as well adds 20% of max ammo as extra ammo. So you're just going to have tons and tons of ammo to right click, to fan the hammer on people, and just overall shred tanks and shred anybody that's around honestly, because you have so much ammo. Next, you're going to want to do the competitive analysis. So that is going to have 20% weapon lifesteal. So of course, weapon lifesteal is always good, and 20% is huge. So you can, get your health back overall and just keep living on and on every time we hit shots. Or if you even fan the hammer a lot, you get weapon lifesteal, which is insane. Also, it deals 15% increased primary fire damage to enemies in the damage roll. So anybody that's like a Cassidy or something, that is going to be 15% increased damage on your primary fire. So yeah, anybody that's in a damage roll. So you got Ashe, you got Genji, you'll just be doing more damage to them as well, which is very, very nice. And you have so much ammo to work with as well. And then also, last but not least, like I said, ammo reserves, 20% max ammo, just to throw it on there. And also, I almost forgot, is the hot potatoes. So that's going to be the last power as well. So flashbang adds 3 extra ammo on hit until Peacekeeper is reloaded. So you can flashbang somebody, not like that, but you can flashbang somebody and you'll add some more ammo to your Peacekeeper. And overall, this build is just getting as much ammo as you can and getting as much like extra ammo as you can to, shred the competition here and just own them with all that ammo and also all that little bit of extra damage for crits and for just getting in their faces and right-clicking people, right? So right there, I added some ammo, so went from 42 to 45. So very, very nice. So that's 3 extra bullets and your mag to deal more damage with. So your mag is just going to be insane. You're basically going to have 50 bullets each time you're in a fight. So that's just insane. And again, if there's like a tanky character, say if this is like a Reinhardt over here or something, you can literally shred him with a single fan hammer. So if I go up to this guy, like that's just going to shred him, shred his shield, shred everything, and then you can, combat roll and then get another one. And it's just constant. You're going to have to hold this down, but yeah, it's just constant fan hammer, so you can just destroy the tank and destroy whoever else is around. But yeah, that's basically the build right there. That's all you guys need to know for the build, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm going to be playing with this build, showing some clips off. If you guys have any more questions about this build or any other builds, leave a comment down below and tell me what hero you guys want me to make a build guide on next. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and me showing it off a bit, and enjoy it. I'm just going to stay live here. Since I don't have any items right now, I'm going to stay back, stay alive. So like normal Overwatch, basically. Good thing they got a Reinhardt. Should be easy kills. Oh. There we go. Staying with my team here. I'm gonna push up a little bit now. See what we can do. We do have ultimates and all over here. Mercy flies fast. Ooh, lava. Got the Rhine. How about my teammates here a little bit? Try to kill that soldier. I need to kill that soldier. Soldier's dead. Almost died from that. Luckily, Mercy got me. Oh, I can't hit him. There we go. Mercy's gonna res that. Can't really do anything about that, I think. Oh. Try to get back. So I'm gonna try my best to stay alive, and ultimately I died, but we got over pushed. Our tank kind of pushed back. We don't have a shield, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. So we gotta be really aggressive with our Junker Queen to push up. I'm always gonna try to right click the Reinhardt, try to kill him, try to kill that Moira as well. That's ulting. There we go. Ryan's dead, and then we won the round. So overall, we had Drunken Queen, so it was way easier to kill them way more than us. They did have the advantage as the shield, but it's fine. Overall, we still won that. I still went for the picks on like Mercy and stuff, just playing like a regular Overwatch, just with my abilities. And then, like I said, got my build right here, and then I'm just gonna leave the credits on the table for everything else. Gonna try to destroy that shield by right-clicking and just rolling because I have more ammo. Again, I'm gonna do it again. He's super low, easy kill, Reinhardt. Res him though. Again, do it again. Melted him. There you go, Moira's dead. So as you can see, I can shred their tank a lot by literally just right click roll because I have so much ammo on me right now. Oh, he tried to shatter. There you go. My Jungle Queen's being aggressive, so I'm gonna be a little aggressive as well. And yeah, the 8 bullets with the Peacekeeper is insane with the right click roll combo. Of course, if they're running around, like I keep saying, just shred his shield, get in his face, and just keep right clicking them over and over again. Same thing with they're running like a Jungle Queen. You can do the same thing. So currently I don't have enough credits. So if you were doing a little bit better, you had more credits on you, then you can get the rest of the items here, like the, stockpile and also the ammo reserves. You can get those on the next round. So we're only on round 3. So on round 4, I'll be able to get the stockpile, like I said, the ammo reserves, and kind of fill out the kit right here until round 5. So it's fine that you're running these kind of items right now. On this round, just 2 of these, the closer and the injection. They're both very, very nice. And make sure you have your ultimate. And don't use your ultimate because you will have that, added boost for your character while that ultimate's alive the whole entire time, right? So you'll be having those bonuses. And it's very, very nice. So I'm going to have a little bit less ammo, of course, because I sold my items. But like I keep saying, make sure you get the ult and then just keep the ult. And then you'll basically have a, you'll be good. I don't think you necessarily need so much ammo, at least for this round. Cassie's dead. There we go. Our soldier's popping off a little bit, which is good. Try to push up on this soldier. There we go. That's a real tryhard right there, that cat person. Stay on site. I'm going to keep trying to build my ultimate for those bonuses. There we go. Got the ultimate, so we're just going to keep that up. We're going to try to do as much damage as we can here. Watch out for that soldier. There we go. 2 right clicks. Push up my team. Hopefully get healed. Okay. Should be able to win this if Ryan doesn't touch. There we go. So easy round. I didn't even need the other 2 bonuses. My team was doing pretty decent as well. We pushed up, got 5 elims. And yeah, so I got the ultimate. I just shredded because he had so many bonuses on me while having that ultimate in my inventory, right? So very, very nice. So now we're just going to grab stockpile, like I said, stockpile, and then we're going to grab ammo reserves. And then that's going to be it for this round. And then next round, be able to grab a little bit more stuff. But yeah, that's all you really need. You don't need to keep, add so much stuff to your inventory, to your build. You only need some simple stuff. And especially when you do have the closer and also the injection, that's all you basically need. And then having extra ammo is all you really need to shred the enemy. And you can really see how much it impacts you when you are right-clicking on the Peacekeeper doing this because you're very ammo and how much ammo you got. It just makes you a huge damage dealer while you're doing that to the enemy tank. And since there's only 1 tank on enemy team, it's not 6v6, then it's so much easier to kill them. And for your team to just shred them. Ooh, he got slapped. Alright, we can push up now. Oh, Jungle Queen, good flank here. Great flank. Try to slow him down a little bit. Right click him. There's the Moira. The Moira dipped out. Moira's dead. So that was a good little flank by our Junker Queen. And then I, of course, pushed up with her. Try to get some frags up in here because I have so much ammo. You got to get used to not reloading as much because I like to reload like this and just keep reloading. But you got to keep remembering that you have way more ammo, right? Ooh, Mercy's low. Got her. Flash that guy, right click in his face. If I needed to. Oop. Ryan's trying to come, so I always try to right click him and destroy his shield really quick. He's pushing up hard. I'm gonna keep my ultimate up. I don't want to use it because I'm getting bonuses right now. Ooh, she's shredding him. There we go, another right click. Ooh, headshotted somebody back there too. Let's push up a little bit. Oh, I'm missing. I'm gonna try to stay close here with the Junker Queen because I have my flashbang up. There we go. Right click them. Yeah, they're just getting demolished right now. Oh no! He pinned me. But I think we win this anyways. Doesn't really matter. Name and touch. And they can't. And there we go. We won. So we won the game on round 4 with this build. Didn't even get to the end of the build. Pretty insane. Just literally just run up to people, flashbang them, right click, roll, right click, and then just keep going in for some crits and having that ultimate charge up with all the bonuses. It's just insane. Especially if you have a good tank too. Like this guy that's playing on console, I think. It says console. I don't know. He's going insane. Ooh. Ooh, nutty. So yeah, there's the guide for Cassidy in Stadium. I couldn't really get any real gameplay with me getting to the higher round, like round 6 and round 7, just because I win the game so fast, me and my teams, every time I get into a game. So we're winning so fast, so can't really show it off that much, the builds. But overall, that's what you want to build on Cassidy. Is very, very strong once you get into the higher rounds. You just sell some stuff, you buy the higher stuff, and then you just go insane, right? With his right-clicking, his rolling, like I keep saying over and over again, and just even headshots just do so much damage. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see next on a Stadium guide. If you guys want to see me make a Stadium guide for maybe Ashe or Genji, something like that, leave a comment down below. And make sure you leave a like on this video if you did enjoy the video. Have a great day or night, guys, and peace.